Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to another episode of the Hardcore series. Today I have just like a little raid going on of slides. What's going on here? Today we are working on this nightmare of a project. We're not going to do too much right now, but we are going to get started with working on the main platform, which is going to consist of this all being a void replica. So we are going to have to search for it, because it is in here somewhere. Black concrete, that's all the end stuff. I need black concrete. Oh boy. Somewhere in here, hopefully, maybe. There it is. So unorganized it is scary, I swear. Anyways, we are going to be filling in that first outer or inner layer, should I say, here. All with black concrete. I will have to move these, and thankfully I have a silk touch pickaxe. Oopsie, too much. Oh, I also have space for my end chest, I don't think. Do I? I do have space for the E chest. Okay, we're good. I'm going to pick this up again. I don't have really space for this, so we will have to do all of this first. So all of this is getting filled in with black, then we'll put glass on top of it, and then I might as well explain it now. It's not really going to be a spoiler, you're going to all see it. This layer is going to be a nether replica. Like I said in my last episode, this place is going to resemble a museum in a sense. So anything that I've done in the nether that is memorable, such as the nether highway or the bastion that we just did, I will have it down here. Up here then will be an overworld replica, so this is all going to be moss up here instead of regular grass, because that way I can then put the lights and stuff that you saw frog lights in there, I can put them down here so that I can spawn proof this place. Then we'll have blue here for the sky, and again I will have my house here, I'll have my factory here, I'll have all sorts of stuff here. Then the end will be on this section, so this will be all end stone, and then black concrete again on the walls, which I'm just realizing this is all the black concrete I have. I do not have enough, but whatever, I will make more, and this will all be black concrete for a void effect. And then we will have some stuff going on in the middle here, because like I said, we will have pillars that connect up to the middle. Actually, I don't think I did say that. Anyways, the end obviously has pillars, which when you respawn the dragon go up to the middle, so I will have glass going up there. Yeah, I don't really know what else I'm going to do. For now, we are just going to do the very rough designing of this. So I'm just going to throw down black concrete with glass. I'm not going to do anything on this layer just yet, because I do need to check on my creative world. I need to check the correct dimensions and stuff that I'm working with. So I'm not too certain what I'm working with in terms of sizing. Because there are 4 nether biomes, 5 if you include the nether waste, but I'm not, so there's 4. And I'm going to do quarter, and quarter basically. And I need to just see where each one falls. For the nether highway, it is going to be the only way in and out of this place. So in one of these walls, I will have another portal way embedded with the nether highway sticking out. That will be its like representation in this museum-esque build. But it'll also be the only way in and out, because once I do the glass pillars going up to the top, I'm going to seal this in with like a dome essentially of black concrete to seal up the like end section of a void like look. I don't really know what to describe. The skybox that you see in the end that's all black, yeah, we're going to replicate that all the way up there. Am I going to throw in a dragon? I don't know. I really don't. I haven't found any designs of dragons that I like, and I'm not good at building them just on the fly, so we'll have to see. But yeah, I will just kind of throw things in as I go and see how they look, and hopefully they work. The main general plan is we will have, say, a warped forest, probably with nothing in it, because I've not really built anything in a warped forest. We'll have a soul sand valley somewhere that'll have a miniature bastion in it. We'll have a crimson forest. We'll have also probably with nothing built in it. Maybe I'll do a small fortress, because my crimson forest is near a fortress. Or the other way, a fortress is near crimson forest, whatever. And then we will do a basalt delta. Oh, good. Again, English. Again, something I don't have anything built in. So the nether section will be relatively empty, but it's fine. And then in between 2 biomes, we will have the nether highway stretching out to about here, probably, nice in line. So yeah, again, this is another reason why you would have noticed the nether highway. I made it specifically an odd number so that it can be in perfect sizing with this. Can you back up, please? That is my shovel. Maybe call it a spoon. What is wrong with me today? But yeah, this is why the nether highway had to be an odd number, so it perfectly aligned with that. That's what you get for standing next to me, bud. But yeah, anyways, I'll see you when I am finished with the entirety of this black concrete with the gloss and everything, and then we can get started on the nether patterns. So I'll see you in a bit. Alrighty, and we are done. The black is all been put in. Looks good, looks really, really nice. Now, slight change of plans. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I've changed my mind. We are, so, where is it? There it is. Why is my just blood there? There we go. I also don't have rockets left, which is not good, but whatever. We are going to throw down the Soul Sand Valley in this quadrant, which then means Crimson Forest are going to go there, with a Bastion there, or not Bastion, Basalt Delta, and the Blue Forest there, which means Nether Portal is here between the Basalt Delta, excuse me, and Crimson Forest. I've got hiccups. Ignore me. Jeez, I have really bad hiccups today. Anyways, we're gonna throw Soul Sand Valley in here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna have like a hill-ish this side, kind of flatten out here, and it'll be all regular netherrack on this wall though. So can you back up, please? I need something to spawn-proof this place badly. So anyways, we have some stuffs over here. I've already grabbed some of it into my inventory. Soil I've not grabbed. Let's grab some of that. There we go. I don't like that in my rocket slot, but whatever. Dude, why is this such a bad slime chunk? I should have made a slime farm here, not a end portal. There we go. It's the big one's gone at least. That's all I care about. You I don't care about so much. Just come on. Come on, there you go. Also, I don't have a bed down here. I got rid of it once I finished clearing out this whole area. Anyways, we need to figure out... Where's this? That block, right. So then we need to go forward about 2 blocks. Then we're going to go over. I'm copying this from my creative world. So for those of you that are curious why I'm so specific with this numbering, that's why. Then 3, then 1, then another one, then another one. Then it's across by like 4. Can you not while I'm counting, please? Okay, then that was the 4. So then 2. Actually, no, 4. Because then bone block will go here. Then come back a bit to here, like so. That's a very weird pattern, I know. And that is actually all the soil. Can you not? I was about to actually rage. I was genuinely, I was like on the verge of yelling at this thing, jeez. I cannot yell with this microphone, my mic will break up if I start trying to yell. So, yeah, that's not good. And I don't need to blow your ears out. I was about to lose my mind, though. Can you just leave me alone, please? Yeah, so if you ever wonder why I sound so, like, quiet, can I hit the right button, please? If you ever wonder why I sound so quiet when I'm doing these, it's because I actually have to be, otherwise this mic will, like, blow out, basically, or just, like, really distort. So yeah, not great, because I don't want that, obviously. Then yeah, the rest of this will be soil for the entirety of this floor, I believe. There's not another flat, there is flat sections, but it's way in the back. Okay, this is going to take me ages to do, so I will see you when that's done, because this will take a very, very long time. So I will see you in a few hours. Alright, the, what's this place called? Soul Sand Valley is basically finished. So you have a lot of fire, which is for spawn proofing. Ow. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's bad. That's bad. That's bad. Please. There we go. That's good. Okay. Whew. Anyways, next that I'm currently doing, ignore these lines. I'll explain that in a sec. But I am putting in a river of lava. This side is maybe not as good or neat in terms of design, but I feel like that was decently off for the love of. Why? I think this side was decently well done in terms of, like, generation, looking like natural generation compared to this side. Maybe not my best. Threw in some bones that I took straight from the nether. I just copied them, like, design-wise, just copied them as best as I could. Threw it on fire, like I said, for spawn proofing from hostile mobs. It adds enough light that nothing can spawn here. And then, yeah, basically that is it. Unfortunately, I cannot prevent slimes from spawning here without adding anything like slabs or carpet or anything. So unless I can think of something, I'm still going to get slime spawning here, which is annoying. They're no longer spawning here, which is good. But yeah, they spawn here now. Like that, like that. They don't spawn on this, but they spawn on the soil, which is just so annoying. Leave me alone, man. Come on, I've dealt with you for over 2 hours now, just leave me alone, please. Anyways, I'm slowly filling in lava. You can still see there's some flowing lava, so it's not quite done, which is why I've made these segments. So I'm going to fill in this one, then fill in this one, this one, this one, this one, and as I'm finished, I'm going to then start taking out the blocks and then replacing that with lava, so you have a perfect flowing, or non-flowing, I guess, stream of lava right up to here. The only reason I'm doing this is because this section doesn't actually have anything too important going into it. There is going to be maybe something representing a nether hub here, but I'm not too certain, considering I will have the nether highway coming out over there. I think it is somewhere there, or I don't remember. It's here or there, but yeah, it's one of those two corners. So considering I will have the nether highway coming out at a certain point, I'm not going to really bother with having another hub design here. I will have to see. I might do it just to prevent slime spawns, because they seem to be spawning in this general area, so I might put something just to prevent them from that point. But otherwise, I'm not entirely certain. I do have other projects that I'm planning on doing in the Soul Sand Valley, so I could leave it for now and have nothing here, and then come back after that project's finished and add it in. That's the main point of this, is like, as I update my world around this, I'm going to come back and start adding stuff in. So it's going to be constantly growing until this world ends, basically. And at some point, there will be maybe just like no nether build here, which will be sad, but it will be just showing like how much I've done in this world, that all of this will be erased, and then I will replace it all with custom builds that I have made throughout this world. As it's falling nighttime, also this is a great time to show just how well this fire illuminates everything, where the fire is literally onto the wall. There's not really any patches. Maybe that's a bit dark. I might light that up. Hopefully the lava also then will cast quite a good bright light, because these are soul fires, obviously they don't shine that bright, but torches and lava shine at the same brightness, and that's shining up to somewhere here and then merging in with this, so these are overlapping. So hopefully the lava casts quite a nice bright light like it is doing here. You can see it's shining all the way up to there on the blocks and casting a nice light over all this. So that will be a good, hopefully, thing that happens. That was barely English. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to finish this off. Then we're going to get started on the other biomes, which I will do all of them now. I'm not going to bother doing cuts and showing it. I'll just show you once they're all finished, because this project's going to take forever otherwise. So I'll see you probably tomorrow when this is all done. I'll see how long this takes me. Probably tomorrow, though. And just like that, we are done with basically everything, actually. This looks incredible. I am so happy with how this turned out. Ignore the particles you see on me. They're either haste particles or... yeah, they're haste particles. But I did blow a totem just a few seconds ago because of this stupid lava, of all things. Also, I've just recently discovered string does not spawn proof anything, so this was a waste. There's a bunch of slimes still spawning over there. I really thought this would spawn proof, but apparently not. As far as zombie skeletons and whatever other hostile mobs, I have spawn-proofed this place. I've got lights, obviously, in the trees. I have thrown some kind of like behind trees, so they're a bit hidden, hopefully. I've put a lot of this vegetation stuff down, so it just like makes sure that there's nowhere for them to spawn. I've put slabs down. You can see on the blackstone the slabs here with glowstone under them to light this area. The reason this is so barren is because, and also like not clean up because this is like overhanging, is because this is where the portal will be. So I'm going to have the portal come out, and it's going to come out quite far. The tunnel for it is going to end like here or so-ish, somewhere in this general area. So all of this is going to need to be removed, so it's fine. I know it looks odd right now that it's so empty, but that is why. It's because I'm going to drag all of that, or get rid of all of that, and drag the portal all the way forward. You see, this is what I'm talking about. All these slimes, they're so annoying. Anyways, then we have... that's the wrong button. Then we have this whole area is spawning mobs up here, but then again this area isn't. There's a slab here I see. I think there is somewhere. Yeah, there's another there. I should probably put one here. Might be a little bit dark, but I'll see. But yeah, then you've got all of this lava lighting this area up. And the general idea that I've gone for is it's to make it look like I've taken this chunk straight out of the nether. Hence why it just like suddenly stops and doesn't seamlessly like connect. It's just been cut off, because that is literally how it looks in the nether. I took it straight and basically copy and pasted it in a sense, which is exactly what I did in my creative world. I literally went to a place in the nether, copy and pasted it, and then just like slotted it in and built the walls around it kind of thing, just to make it fit. So I am copying off of my creative mode world, rebuilding what I built, except I didn't build it and I just copy and pasted it. So I'm building a copy and paste, which now that I say out loud seems really backwards. But yeah, anyways, you see, string is there, this guy just spawns in, oh there's two of them, and they just jump straight in the lava, so I don't really care, it's not really a problem, but it is just annoying. You know, whatever. If I can find a way of spawn proofing this place, I will. But yeah, as of right now, I don't know any good ways of spawn proofing. I'm contemplating making a mob switch, which I'll just get like a bunch of villagers or whatever and put them down underneath this platform. It'll just make a bunch of noise, which I don't want, but I guess. I tried that with the slimes, where I like funneled them over into a hole and just let them sit there, but the problem is then you fly away and they all despawn. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, name tagging a mob to prevent it from despawning also removes it from the mob cap. So I can have 100 slimes, but have them all name tagged, and there'd still be slimes spawning here because they're not a part of the mob cap, so they wouldn't work as mob switch. I could be wrong about that. I don't fully understand how mob switches work. I do need to look into them. But yeah, that is the next plan, is to get a mob switch working here. I am thinking maybe on this upper section is to build like a trading hall, similar to what I have at my base, because again, this is supposed to be a replica of my base up here. So I'm thinking I'll throw it down a trading hall, and hopefully I can have like, I don't know, 20 villagers up here, and then like 30 underground, or however many I'd need, right, for a mob switch, which is about 100, I believe. But that being so close proximity to the Salt Sand Valley area, it should hopefully reduce the mob spawns of slimes. Because the slimes spawn here and here. They don't spawn in the Blue Forest, and they don't spawn in the basalt deltas. So for whatever reason, the slime chunks fall right here, which is really annoying. But yeah, there's another one straight into the fire. And there's a big one, right? So yeah, the slime chunks are like right here for some reason. So if I can get like a village in that general area to take up the mob cap and not have them spawning here, it would be much appreciated. But on that note, ladies and gentlemen, that is all the time I have for today, unfortunately. This project has taken me a lot longer. It is the following day, so the last clip you saw was yesterday. It is like a following day, and it is like 2 in the afternoon already. I've been at this for ages, trying to just like move stuff and basically copy and whatnot, because I've been back and forth between this world and my creative world, so I'm just like back and forth, back and forth. And I wasted a lot of time with the string too, I'm realizing. Did I forget to place a string? No, there was a string there, okay. They just don't connect. I figured they connect like redstone, but I guess not. So they don't connect up blocks, which I've never noticed. Anyways, yeah, this has been a nightmare of a project. Why can't I fly? But I will say it turned out really, really, really nice. In the next episode, what we will be getting into is building myself the nether portal over here, which I desperately need, because traveling back and forth to my base for stuff was a hassle. Portal's going to go in there. It's going to be very far like embedded, so I'm going to need to mine back. I'll probably do that between episodes, so I don't have to bore you with me mining. There isn't really any structures other than that going into this place. I'm not even going to bother with the bastion thing just yet. I'll do that at a later stage though. Hopefully that will spawn proof some stuff as well, like I said. But then yeah, so next episode we'll be doing that. We'll then put some gold and quartz along these walls because they look very empty right now. Then we will be lining this with frog lights, shroom lights, and glowstone, whatever other light blocks I can find to light this level up, put moss carpet down and moss blocks in between for a solid ground, build blue concrete up for the sky, then do a end design here. This end design, I want to say, will be a bit of a sneak peek as to a video that is coming at a later stage. Oh, and you can actually see me marking out the roofing that I still need to do. So like I said, this end section here will be a bit of a sneak peek for a future episode, because I'm not building just a regular main end island. It will be the main end island. There will be portals here in the center, then on the corner and the center and corner and so on. So there is 8 pillars, and they will all fit 4 for the corners, 4 for the center lines, and that will be the general pattern. But then there will be stuff that I'm doing on the actual ground area, as opposed to just endstone. There will be other stuff that I'm adding. I might even add stuff against the walls, but all of that will be, like I said, a little bit of a teaser for what is to come, for what we'll be working on shortly after this, probably, actually. So yeah, that is the plan for next episode, is finish off the nether section, which is very little of, and then just get the base foundations for the end and overworld sections. Once that's done, following episode we will get started with throwing in some structures in here, and then yeah, like I said, end section is a teaser, so then after that we will be working most likely on the end project. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you. Please do leave a like and subscribe, as it does help me out a ton, and goodbye.